For years, fans of Outlander had speculated about the undeniable chemistry between Caitriona Balfe and Sam Heughan. On screen, they played Claire and Jamie Fraser, one of television's most passionate couples. Off-screen, they laughed together at interviews, supported each other at premieres, and shared a bond that seemed to transcend ordinary friendship. Whenever rumors swirled, both Caitriona and Sam firmly denied them. "We're just very close friends," Caitriona would say with a smile. Sam echoed the sentiment, often joking that their bond was more like siblings than lovers. Their loyalty to this narrative was consistent, and fans respected it. Yet deep down, many couldn't help but wonder, could there be something more? The whispers only grew louder over time. Every affectionate glance, every lingering touch at events, every playful inside joke was dissected by fans and tabloids alike. Entire online communities were dedicated to analyzing their interactions, convinced that the two were hiding a deeper truth. Still, Caitriona's marriage to Tony McGill seemed to put the speculation to rest. In 2019, she wed the Irish music producer in a private ceremony, a move that shocked fans who had hoped for a real-life Jamie and Claire romance. Afterward, Caitriona carefully cultivated a quiet image of marital stability. Public appearances with Tony were rare, but she kept her private life tightly guarded. Then, without warning, everything changed. In early whispers among insiders, a shocking rumor surfaced. Caitriona Balfe had secretly given birth to a child, and the father was none other than Sam Heughan. The claim seemed outrageous, almost unbelievable, but the timing made people pause. For months, Caitriona had been noticeably absent from the spotlight. She had skipped several high-profile events and limited her public appearances. When she did show up, fans noticed subtle differences: loose-fitting dresses, carefully posed photographs, and an unusual reluctance to linger on the red carpet. Speculation caught fire. Had she been hiding a pregnancy? And if so, why was there no announcement, no joyful reveal to fans, as many celebrities often chose to share? The theory gained momentum when sharp-eyed followers began re-examining past interviews and social media posts. They pointed to moments when Sam appeared unusually protective of Caitriona, gently guiding her through crowds or placing a reassuring hand on her back. In hindsight, these small gestures seemed filled with hidden meaning. What made the rumor more explosive was its implication. If Sam truly was the father, what did that mean for Caitriona's marriage to Tony McGill? Was their relationship already fractured, or had it been a facade for years? The questions were endless, and the answers nowhere in sight. In the days following the first whispers, the internet erupted. Fan forums buzzed with theories, journalists dug frantically for evidence, and paparazzi swarmed both Caitriona and Sam, hoping to catch a slip of truth. Each grainy photograph became a clue, each vague social media post a possible confirmation. For Caitriona, the pressure must have been suffocating. She had always been intensely private, guarding her personal life from the glare of fame. But the sudden wave of speculation was impossible to ignore. Her absence from the public eye, once seen as a choice for tranquility, was now viewed as proof of a hidden truth. Sam, too, found himself under scrutiny. Known for his openness with fans and his active presence online, he suddenly seemed more reserved. His posts were cheerful but carefully neutral, with no mention of Caitriona. To some, the silence spoke louder than words. The idea of a secret child between them created a cultural shockwave. To fans who had dreamed of a Sam and Caitriona romance, it was the ultimate vindication. They flooded social media with excitement, convinced that their long-held suspicions had finally been confirmed. To others, the rumor felt like betrayal, a hidden life that undermined years of trust. And yet, amid all the noise, one truth became undeniable: something had shifted. Caitriona's distance from public events, the lingering questions about her marriage, and the curious synchronicity with Sam's own private behavior all seemed to converge on one point. By the time paparazzi photos surfaced showing Caitriona with what appeared to be a newborn wrapped in a blanket, the story had exploded. The pictures were blurry, the context uncertain, but for many, it was enough to ignite the firestorm further. The media frenzy reached its peak. Headlines screamed across tabloids. Secret baby shocker. Caitríona and Sam at the center of scandal. Talk shows speculated endlessly, and fans demanded answers. Was this the truth the actors had hidden for years, or just another wild rumor blown out of proportion? As the dust settled, one fact remained. The silence of Caitríona and Sam only deepened the mystery. And for their millions of fans around the world, the question was no longer if something had happened, but how much longer could they keep the secret? When the first blurry photos of Caitriona Balfe holding what appeared to be a newborn baby surfaced online, the world stopped to stare. The grainy images, taken from a distance, showed her bundled in a coat, cradling something close to her chest. To the untrained eye, it could have been anything, but to fans already primed by weeks of speculation, it was the missing piece of the puzzle. Within hours, the photos went viral. Tabloid headlines screamed across digital platforms. Proof at last. Caitriona Balfe's secret baby. Blogs dissected the pictures frame by frame, zooming in on the tiny outline of what clearly looked like an infant. Comment sections erupted with thousands of voices, some cheering, others stunned, all desperate for confirmation. And then came the most explosive twist. Whispers that the father was Sam Heughan. The suggestion was enough to set the internet ablaze. On Twitter, hashtags like #Sam and Kate Baby and #SecretHeir trended globally. TikTok flooded with fan theories, video montages, and emotional reactions. Longtime Outlander viewers said they felt like fiction had finally bled into reality. "It's Jamie and Claire come to life," one fan gushed in a viral video. Others, however, expressed disbelief. "No way. This has to be fake," another posted. But the most telling detail was the silence. Neither Caitríona nor Sam issued a statement. No denial, no confirmation, nothing. Their social media feeds remained conspicuously ordinary. Posts about projects, charity work, and scenic landscapes. The lack of response only fueled the fire. Journalists swarmed both stars. Paparazzi staked out their homes, their favorite coffee shops, even the studio lots where they filmed. Every move was scrutinized. A photo of Sam carrying groceries was dissected as if it held hidden meaning. Was he preparing for late-night feedings? A glimpse of Caitríona wearing oversized sunglasses became a headline. New mother hides her face amid scandal. The frenzy spilled into mainstream media. Morning talk shows debated the rumors with panels of celebrity experts. Late-night hosts cracked jokes, fueling both amusement and outrage. More serious outlets weighed in, asking difficult questions. If true, what did this mean for Caitríona's marriage to Tony McGill? Had the two stars hidden a secret relationship all these years? The impact on fans was deeply divided. For some, it was exhilarating. These were the fans who had always believed in the connection between Caitríona and Sam, convinced they were more than just friends. To them, the rumor of a child together was a dream fulfilled. They flooded fan pages with messages of celebration, calling the baby a miracle and the ultimate proof of true love. But for others, the reaction was heartbreak. Many felt betrayed, as if years of trust and openness had been shattered. "If this is true, she lied to us all these years," one disappointed fan wrote. "I don't know if I can look at them the same way again." The idea that Caitríona could have hidden such a monumental truth from her devoted audience left some reeling. Meanwhile, the entertainment industry itself was rattled. Producers, co-stars, and publicists scrambled behind the scenes to contain the damage. If the rumors were true, it could permanently alter both actors' careers. If false, it was one of the most damaging hoaxes they had ever endured. Either way, the stakes were monumental. Speculation soon turned darker. Conspiracy theories sprang up across fan forums. Had Caitríona's marriage to Tony McGill been a cover-up all along? Was Sam secretly involved with her for years? Did the Outlander production team know and help them keep the secret? Theories grew wilder by the day, each one more sensational than the last. Yet through it all, Sam and Caitríona maintained their silence. No interviews, no clarifications, no angry denials, just silence, and that silence became louder than any words they could have spoken. For many fans, the silence was its own confirmation. If it wasn't true, they'd have shut this down immediately, one fan commented on Instagram. The fact that they're saying nothing tells us everything we need to know. As weeks passed, the frenzy only deepened. Magazines published supposed insider accounts, claiming friends close to the actors had confirmed the secret child. Others speculated about custody, future revelations, and what the news could mean for Outlander's final season. And yet, the truth remained elusive. Was it all smoke and mirrors? Or was the world truly witnessing one of the biggest hidden love stories in Hollywood history? What was certain was the damage done. Whether true or not, Caitriona Balfe and Sam Heughan's carefully cultivated images had been forever altered. To their most loyal fans, they were no longer just actors. They were central figures in a mystery that blurred the line between truth and fantasy. And as the world waited for answers, one thing became undeniable. This story wasn't going away. The silence had only ensured it would echo louder, for longer.